Hey, Bierce, are you sure you can defeat Malak?
Yes,
How?
the riddle of heaven.
Huh. Well, here you go.
It's
Go for
here.
it. Oh. Oh god no. Oh, that was a mistake. Shit. So, Bierce versus Malak. The biggest question of Chapter 5. We all can infer that at one point, Bierce will acquire the Riddle of Heaven, and, knowing her, will immediately try and fight Malak. But the real question is, can she win? I'm going to look at different scenarios and come to my own conclusion based off of it. Firstly, we need to think about the Riddle of Heaven itself. Sure, it allows you to use Malak's powers, but does it make you equal to Malak in terms of strength? Let's look at scenario 1, where it doesn't. Here I have two graphs, the purple curve representing a situation where each ring piece exponentially increases Bierce's power. I also have a line to represent if each ring piece had a linear relationship to Bierce's power. The red line is a set amount I made for Malak's power. What do you notice? Well, in this situation, the Bierce with the exponential power growth has significantly greater odds of winning, so that is something you absolutely have to take into account because we just don't know. Okay, scenario 2. This is the interesting one. In this situation, the ring makes Bierce equal to Malak in terms of power. Because of this, we're going to have a look at different factors to determine a winner. Let's start off with Bierce's advantages. Firstly, she's quick-witted. Whilst Malak has the knowledge and intelligence, Bierce is very fast thinking, as seen in the ballroom cutscene.
You don't have them all. The one I took from you that day.
What? How did you bind that one?
I will always have it. Be gone from this place! Be gone!
She's caught Malak off guard in multiple situations, including when she tried to stop him with the ring after making a contract deal. Secondly, she has Doug. Plot armor aside, Doug has proven to be intelligent and also strong in his own regard. With the ring's power, he is nothing to scoff at. Thirdly, she's very self-centered. This is a flaw, but also an advantage. She is so stubborn that she would do quite literally anything to save herself. This means that she would fight until Malak tortured her for eternity. This leads on to her disadvantages. Firstly, she's inexperienced. Whilst being accustomed to the powers to some extent, she has nowhere near the knowledge that Malak has. This inhibits her capability to attack and defend against certain situations. Secondly, as I said, she's self-centered. Being narcissistic and catering only to herself can also drag her down in a conflict. After all, this battle will probably involve a lot of people. And thirdly, she is too ambitious. She could potentially run into a situation too quickly and end up getting into some hot water. It's in her nature. Overall, she definitely has some opportunities for success, but she is also at high risk of messing it up. Now, let's look at Malak, the betting favourite. His advantages are obvious. To start off with, he has substantially more knowledge than Bierce. He's been around for eternity and knows the intricate details of the craft of magic and how the Dark Dimension operates. Secondly, he has his own army. This could come back to bite him, as I'll explain later, but generally is a huge benefit. Sure, his demons are weaker than him, but they could still greatly dampen Bierce. And thirdly, he's accustomed to the powers. It's nothing new to him. After all, they're his powers. So most things Bierce might try to pull, he's most likely seen before. Now, let's look at his flaws. Not all members of his army are inherently completely loyal to him. For example, Puppet King wants to be something greater. If his army turns on him, that could land him in some hot water. Secondly, he's arrogant just like Bierce, but arguably more. This has led him into multiple situations where he's underestimated the other person and got into deep trouble. For example, Doug should not have escaped Barely Buried, but he managed to, because of Malak. Thirdly, and finally, the plot seems to be gearing up for him to lose. I don't know if you guys see the writing on the wall, but for me, it's there, and it does not look good. So, that's both challenges lined up. Here's where my situations where Bierce wins. Number 1, she is genuinely stronger than Malak, but wins. Not impossible, but unlikely. Number 2, she's marginally weaker, but Malak's army turns on him, causing him to be defeated. Thirdly, they are roughly equal in power, and weaken each other, but Doug does the deciding blow. I wouldn't be surprised at this one at all. Now let's look at the scenarios where Malak wins. Firstly, Bierce gets cocky, and Malak is just stronger than her. He uses her inexperience and outclasses her. Secondly, Malak's army is just too much for Bierce. The sheer number overwhelms her, and he suffocates her in monsters. Thirdly, like the other side, Doug is the deciding factor. I think this will influence the ending you get, probably. In conclusion, who will win? I genuinely don't know. I feel like it will be due to a variety of factors. How the ring operates, how it will affect Bierce, how the characters will react, and what the player chooses. So, ultimately, we'll just have to wait and see. Short and sweet. I'll see you next time.